Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 5.
It's been long enough for us to struggle with it and at the same time trying to come to terms with the insanity of the event.
More than 300 people turned out to show their respect for Kathy Josted and her family. She's a school bus driver who died in a crash with several semis on a foggy morning nearly 2 weeks ago. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. Tears and even laughs were shared at the funeral today. Kathy's husband, Bob Josted, spoke with Valley News Team's Ashley Bishop about what's getting him through this tough time and the lesson he wants people to learn from this situation.
And he will raise you up on eagle's wings.
Many tears were shed. Kathy Josted's husband, Bob, says it has been a rough week. He says he found strength in the community's support.
That's what makes this bearable, is all of these people have come and picked us up, and of course in our church here and in our community.
Kathy was a bus driver in the Kindred community for nearly 30 years. She worked alongside her husband. Bob says there are many people spanning across generations that had Kathy as a driver.
She just loved her bus kids, spent a lot of time calling to make sure if there was anybody sick or, anything, she looked out for that.
Bob says he responded to the crash scene and that his wife knew she would lose her legs, leaving her unable to do what she loved. This experience, Bob Josted hopes a lesson is learned by all.
Any good can come of this. We need to get training and licensure for everyone that drives. Doesn't matter if it's a beet truck or a grain truck or what. In this case, it happened to be a grain truck, but that would kind of give some value to her life.
Josted says in addition, he wants to see more people pay attention to the road.
Learn to give the right of way. Learn to care about someone else. Learn to shut your darn phone off.
In Kindred, North Dakota, Ashley Bishop, Valley News Live.
Kathy's birthday was earlier this week. She would have been 65 years old. State Patrol says they are still investigating this crash. Well, to our weather, the leaves are having a heyday today, but we're not expecting the wind to die down just yet. It's pretty cloudy, and then throw in some rain for good measure. Some places are going to see a bit of rain tonight. Let's go to Hutch for the very latest. Hutch?
Thanks so much, Stephanie. Yes, we have windy and changing weather heading into our Wednesday night. If you're in the Northern Valley and northwest portions of Minnesota, bands of heavy rain from Roseau County straight through Marshall County, western Polk County, and Grand Forks County right now with some rumbles of thunder. Not severe, just locally heavy rain and cool temperatures as well. We have sprinkles that are trying to skirt the FM area, but things for now are staying quite quiet here. From Jamestown, we are probably seeing some rain actually make its way down to the ground in our western counties. And just to the north of us in Steele and Trail counties, some heavier showers. But just north of Fargo and just north of Moorhead, where you see the yellows, a chance for some showers making their way through. Most of the rain that's heavy is up north. That's where it looks like it will stay this evening. So have that umbrella handy, and it will continue to be windy and cooling. Your planner for Fargo shows, well, slowly cooling at least, but breezy and cool. Bring the jacket. Rain chances through the overnight as well. We'll detail that, and we'll talk about what looks like a very fair weekend of weather coming up here in a couple of moments.
Changing weather constantly during this month.
Big transitions.
Okay, thanks, Hutch. America's federal prisons will see their populations thin out in a bit in a few weeks here. The Bureau of Prisons says about 6,000 federal inmates will be released between October 30th and November 2nd. The reason? All the affected inmates are drug offenders, and they're now eligible for release thanks to recent changes in federal drug sentences. The inmates went through an appeals process to win their release, and this is the largest one-time release of federal prisoners. The Richland County Sheriff's Office says a work-related injury required one man to be airlifted to a Fargo hospital. The incident happened today at Hankinson School. 63-year-old Mike Den of Enderlin, North Dakota, suffered severe burns while working on a boiler equipment at the school. He was employed by H.A. Thompson and Sons in Fargo. A small explosion at a West Central Ag Services granary in Beltrami hospitalized 2 men this morning. Beltrami Fire Department was quickly able to get a small fire outside the facility under control. The 2 injured men, ages 47 and 42, have not been identified. They were taken to Riverview Health in Crookston, Minnesota. The cause of this explosion has not been determined, and it is still under investigation. Cass County Electric announced that all of its members will see a reduction in their electric bills. Under the energy charge on bills, customers will see a line for the purchased power adjustment line. That charge is going to be discounted 60% in October. Cass County Electric says that a typical home will save about $9 to $15. That it might even be more in the next winter months. These reductions will continue over the following 3 months and reach a total savings of nearly $3 million. If you're a homeowner, you may already be $1,000 richer and you don't even know it. The price of home heating fuels is way down, along with crude oil prices. If you haven't topped off your home's propane or heating oil tank yet, now might be the time. Home heating oil is around $1 a gallon, as is propane. The average home in our area uses 800 to 1,000 gallons a year. And it could mean quite a bit of extra money if you're in your pocket if you buy your heating fuel at current prices.
You know, when you equate to that, that's quite a savings from the years before. 2 years ago, we were pushing that $4 range.
All right.
You know, so now this is pretty much like Christmas.
If your home uses natural gas, you're also in luck. Right now, the price of natural gas is about 30% lower than last year at this time. The polls are open. People in the Mapleton School District are voting today on a $7.2 million bond referendum. The district wants to build a new school, replacing the current K-8 building that's more than 90 years old. Voting has started at the school gym, and that's on the east side of the building. Polls are open until 7 o'clock tonight. If approved, people with a $100,000 home would see their taxes go up about $340 every year. 1 in 8 women will have breast cancer in her lifetime. This month is dedicated to raising awareness for those who've been diagnosed with the disease. Valley News Team's Christy Larson tells us how this month is more than just awareness.
I mean, I think October has gotten to be huge as far as the pink everywhere. There's a lot of materials that are pink that you can buy, and all under the auspice of awareness. And I think really everybody's very aware of breast cancer. I think we really need to focus our attention on action and what can you do to lessen your risk? What can you do to early detect? What can you do to be part of a cure? What can you do to give to really good foundations?
If you do give money this month for a fundraiser, know exactly where your donation will be used.
So looking into where you're giving your money and where your money is going and making sure that it derives benefit into the areas that you want it to derive benefit in. If it's research that you're passionate about, if it's practical support for people who are going through treatment, I think making sure you know where your money is going and where your action is going.
If you are thinking about donating money, think about the research that's being done.
Be an advocate for research, because that is how we're going to find cures. I think what's really exciting with the Edith Breast Cancer Center, that people can get cutting edge research right in their backyard. And that's kind of genomic-based research. So learning how the drivers of the tumor can be treated in a personalized way. And we're doing some really exciting research here. And so I think another way to support locally and to support research.
For more on breast cancer or to take a risk assessment test from the National Cancer Institute, go to valleynewslive.com and click on this story. Well, seems like there's a day for almost everything, and today we're marking International Walk to School Day. Today, kids at Ed Clapp Elementary turned out enthusiastically in droves to mark the event. Walk to School Day started in 1997 as a one-day event, and it's since become a part of a movement focusing on exercise and safe routes to school.
They're walking, they're dancing, they're biking, they're getting here any way they can on their feet. They're moving. It's great physical activity for the kids. and they're just having their big smiles on their face. They love getting the stickers. They're having a good time.
Now, Ed Clapp is not the only school in the metro making its special day today. The kids at Dilworth Elementary are too. Dilworth PTA is using the Walk to School Day as a fundraiser. We're going to find out how much money they raised on Friday. The 2015 North Dakota pheasant season already opens up on Saturday, and hunters will likely see a few more birds in the field this year. That's good news for those who are going to see this hunting season.
In some respects, with the reduction in deer tags, the pheasant season opener is almost as big, in some circles bigger than the deer season opener. So yeah, it's a great day on Saturday for hunters all across North Dakota.
Statewide, the pheasant season numbers are up 30% from last year. The season kicks off this Saturday, going until January 3rd, and hunters have a possession limit of 12. Still ahead tonight, Volkswagen plans to recall millions of its vehicles after cheating software was discovered.
Showers in 40s and 50s in the Northern Valley, while our neighbors in South Dakota are enjoying summer-like temperatures. Your hour-by-hour forecast shows warmer weather is on the way. Details are next.